could take you places you ain't never been before. Baby, take a chance so you'll never ever know. I got money in my hands that I really like to blow.
Hey, news. I'm Morgan Means, your sports forecaster, and we have Josh here on the sports field. He's ready to give us a little news.
Alright, so I usually do sports, but today we'll be doing something a little bit different, standard deviation. So here we got deviations right here. 1 deviation, 2 deviation, 3 deviation, same side, 1 deviation, 2 deviation, 3 deviation. So what we gotta do here, pretend this is symmetrical. I'm not a very good artist, so it didn't turn out too well. So in the first deviation, which is the first 2 lines, 68% of our data in a standard bell curve will fall in this area. In the next one, you got 95%. So that means if there were 100 pieces of data, that 95 of them would fall in this 2 deviations. And now, in the next one, we got 99.7% within 3 deviations. So that means out of 1,000, only 3 pieces of data would fit outside the 3rd deviation. Starting in 3. 1, 2, 3, and Morgan Means reporting live from MMJA Studios.
Okay, it's Morgan Means reporting live from MMJA Studios, and I just want to talk to you about these relative frequency tables and histograms. Okay, so this is a relative frequency table. Here you have the amount. You want to have 0 to less than 2, 2 to less than 4, 4 to less than 6, and 6 to less than 8. You have the frequency, so how many times you see these. And then from here, it's all out of 30. I actually did the math at the bottom. 8 plus 15 plus 6 plus 1 equals 30. And right here you have the percentages. So you have 27, 50, 20, and 3, and that all adds up to 100%. Here's the histogram. You have the frequency and the amount on this side. Thanks, man. Just trying to get better. And on this side you have the TVs, so... Okay, so right here you have the littlest, and you also have the biggest right here. So it's just 0. So you see that 2 to less than 4 actually was the most amount. You got 15.
So since there is one little bar to the left, and can I see it again real quick?
You trying to see this?
Since there's one medium bar to the left, and then a little bar to the right, and average bar to the right of the big bar, would you say it's about skewed right?
Yeah, I say it's unimodal skewed right. I'm sorry I didn't include that the first time, man. Don't fire me. This is my only job. I gotta pay the kids and feed them.
Alright, that's enough from MMJA Studios in LA. Catch you in about a couple minutes.
Alright, so this is dot plots, box plots, and histograms. So first you can see right here is a dot plot. You have these numbers right here, with the highest number being 7 and the lowest number being 0. So what you do when you see these numbers, you just put a dot on each number you see. So you see 2 came up the most frequently, with 1 being the second most frequent and 3 being the third most frequent, and 5 and 6 being the least frequent because they got no dots. Which in this graph looks. This dot plot looks like it's a unimono skewed right. So what you do, then you make a box plot. First you have to find your quadrant 1, the median, quadrant 3, the minimum, and the max. So as you see, Q1 is 1, median is 2, Q3 is 3, the minimum is 0, and the maximum is 7. So what you do is you want to make a line at the least, and a line at the most, and then you make a box. Well, it's kind of like a rectangle, but you put a little line in the middle where the most frequent, and you close it for the second most frequent numbers. So then you will come to a histogram, which is basically like kind of like a bar graph. And then right here you see the frequency of 0 to 2, which is 8, 2 to 4, which is 15, 4 to 6, which is 6, and then 6 to 8, which is 1. So all you do is basically make bar graphs and shade in the numbers of the frequency. And that's box plots and histograms. Yeah, baby.
I challenged myself. I took 3 AP classes. I was supposed to get a 3.5 to a 4.0. First semester, I got a 3.0. One reason for that is in your class I felt I easily could have gotten an A, and I didn't meet that goal. And then in Chem, I should have got a B, and I went with a C. Didn't meet that goal. A few other classes could have done better. What I learned is don't set unrealistic expectations for yourself. Don't challenge yourself too much. You gotta stay focused and focus on, main goals in the future. I also learned don't lose your soohoo dollars, because I believe I have around an 89 in your class right now, and I thought I was fine because I had over 50 soohoo dollars, and I lost all of them. I think I'll still be able to get an A, but it's a little bit tougher now. This semester, turning things around a little bit, on the road, do a 3.5, which would meet my goal, so yeah, that's about it.
This year's been going by pretty well. First semester, 3.5. Played pretty well basketball-wise
You play basketball?
on the weekends. And,
24.
and this semester, I hope to get a 3.5 again and just continue to just drive and make my parents proud. Failures, I think that I got a little caught up, a little lethargic while I didn't really give it my all every single moment, and from here on out I'm just trying to give it my all and do as much as I can.